sections we have learned what are fractions, types of fractions, and we have solved different sums in fractions. In this video, we will learn real-life applications of fractions. Let's begin. We already know what are fractions, and we have solved sums related to fractions. Today, we will learn to solve word problems related to fractions. Exercise 6.10. First, Ravi's school is 2.5 kilometers from his house. He cycles this distance daily. One day, his cycle tire got punctured after he had gone 1.25 kilometers. What distance did he have to walk? Students, the distance from his school to his house was 2.5 kilometers. One day, his tire got punctured. He had traveled 1.25 kilometers with his cycle. From there, he had to walk to school. We have to find out how much distance he walked to school. Okay? Here is the solution. Distance from house to school is equal to 2.5 kilometers. Distance he cycled that day is equal to 1.25 kilometers. Now we have to do subtraction. So 2.5 minus 1/1/4. Now if you see, we have to convert it into a improper fraction because it is in mixed numbers. So once you convert it into an improper fraction, I get 5/2 minus 5/4. Now if you see, both are unlike fractions. We have to find the LCM, and we get LCM there is 4. So 5/2 we have to convert it. So we get 10/4. Now you subtract 10/4 minus 5/4. Both are like fractions, is equal to 10 minus 5. 5/4 is equal to, you have to convert it into a mixed number. So you get 1/4. The final statement, therefore, distance he walked is equal to 1.25 kilometers. Second one, Arun wants to buy a marker. He has rupees 3.5. His father gave him rupees 5/4. How much money does he have now? So what are we doing here, students? We are doing addition. We have to add what he had and what his father gave to him. Here is the solution. Amount Arun has is equal to rupees 3.5. Amount his father gave is equal to rupees 5/4. So here is how we are doing. So first you have to convert it into a improper fraction. So we get 7/2 plus 21/4. LCM is 4. Convert 7/2. You get 14/4. Now you do the addition since both are like fractions. 14/2 plus 14/4 plus 21/4. 14 plus 21 gives you 35/4. Now convert the improper fraction into a mixed number. You get 8 whole 3/4. Therefore, total amount Arun has is equal to rupees 8.75. Don't forget to write the unit here. It is rupees. Fifth, Suresh has rupees 50 to buy a storybook which cost rupees 48/4. How much money will be left with him after buying the book? Now, here the storybook cost rupees 48.25. But Suresh had 50 rupees. So we have to find after buying how much money will be left with him. So what are we doing here, students? Yes, we are subtracting. Here is the solution. Amount Suresh has is equal to rupees 50. Cost of a storybook is equal to rupees 48 1/4. So here 50 minus 48 1/4. Now 48 1/4 we have to convert it into a improper fraction. So 50 upon 1 minus, you get 193 upon 4. Once you convert 48 1/4, you get 193 upon 4. So the LCM here is 4. Convert 50 upon 1. So you get 200 upon 4. Write 200 upon 4 minus 193 upon 4. You get 7 upon 4 is equal to, convert it into a mixed number, you get 1 whole 3/4. Therefore, total amount left with Suresh is equal to rupees 1 3/4. Sixth, Govind brought 1/4 meter of cloth from one shop and 2 1/4 meters of cloth from another. What length of cloth did he buy in all? So what are we doing here, students? We have to do addition. We are adding both the length of cloth. Okay, and that's how we will get our answer. Here is the solution. Length of cloth from one shop is equal to 1/4 meters. Length of cloth from second shop is equal to 2 1/4 meters. So here is how we have added. First, convert it into a improper fraction. You get 5 upon 4 plus 9 upon 4. Both are like fractions, so that's how it is easy to add. 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 upon 4. You convert it into a mixed number, you get 3 whole 2 upon 4. But if you see, 2 and 4 can still be reduced. So you cancel 2 ones are 2 twos are 4. You get 3 whole 1 upon 2. Therefore, total length of cloth he brought is equal to 3 whole 1 upon 2 meters. Now let's do exercise 6.15. Second one, 12 boys go to a circus. If each ticket costs rupees 20 3/4, how much do they have to pay in all? Now here, students, cost of one ticket is given to us, that is rupees 20 3/4, and there were 12 boys. So we have to find the cost of 12 tickets. Here is the solution. Cost of one ticket is equal to rupees 20 3/4. Cost of 12 ticket will be rupees 20 3/4 multiplied by 12. Okay, here we are doing multiplication. So here 20 3/4 multiplied by 12. So first I will convert 20 3/4 into a improper fraction, and I get 83 upon 4 multiplied by 12. Now if you can see, we can cancel 4 and 12. So 4 ones are 4 threes are 12. What's remaining? 83 multiplied by 3 is equal to 249. Therefore, they have to pay rupees 249. Third one, the cost of 1 kilo sweets is rupees 50.5. What is the cost of 2.5 kilo sweets? So here cost of 1 kilo sweet is given to us. We have to find the cost of 2.5 kilo sweets. So yes, we have to do multiplication. Cost of 1 kilo sweet is equal to rupees 50.5. We have to find the cost of 2.5 kilo sweets is equal to rupees 50.5 multiplied by 2.5 kilo. Here is how we have to solve. First, to convert it into a improper fraction, you will get 101 upon 2 multiplied by 5 upon 2. Now since we cannot cancel any common factor here, we have to multiply 101 by 5, you get 505 upon 2 into 2, 4. So then you will get divide 505 by 4, you will get 126 as a quotient, remainder is 1 there. So I told you how to write it in a mixed number. So 126 will be your whole, 1 upon 4. So therefore the cost of 2.5 kilo sweets is equal to rupees 126 1/4. Fifth one, if 1 liter of petrol costs rupees 70.5, what is the cost of 10 liters of petrol? Cost of 1 liter petrol is equal to rupees 70.5. Cost of 10 liters of petrol is equal to rupees 70.5 multiplied by 10 liters. First you convert it into a improper fraction. You get 141 upon 2 multiplied by 10. Now if you see 2 and 10 can be cancelled. So 2 1s are 2 5s are. What's remaining? 141 multiplied by 5. You get 705. That's your answer. Therefore, cost of 10 liters of petrol is equal to rupees 705. Now let's do exercise 6.20. First one. Cost of 1/4 kilo sweets is rupees 127.5. What is the cost of 1 kilo sweets? Students, if you see 1/4 kilo sweet is reduced to 1 kilo. We have to find the cost of 1 kilo. That means we are doing division here. We have to find the cost of 1 kilo. So we are doing division here. So here is the solution. Cost of 1/4 kilo sweet is equal to rupees 127.5. We have to find the cost of 1 kilo sweet is equal to rupees 127.5 divided by 1/4 kilo. So here first we have to convert it into a improper fraction. So after converting I get 255 upon 2 divided by 5 upon 4. Now here we cannot cancel because there is a division sign. So first we have to change the sign, that is multiplication, from division to multiplication. When we do that, it becomes the reciprocal of that number, divisor. So here 5 upon 4 will become 4 upon 5 with the multiplication sign. So both the things changes simultaneously. Alright. So 255 upon 2 multiplied by, now if you see here, 5 upon 4 has become 4 upon 5. Now you can see if you get a common factor. Yes, you can cancel. 2 1s are 2, 2s are 4. 5 1s are 5, 5s are 25. 5 1s are 5. You get 51. What's remaining? So 51 multiplied by 2 will give you 102. Therefore, the cost of 1 kilo sweets is equal to rupees 102. A man walks 5 upon 8 kilometers in 1.5 hours. What distance does he cover in 1 hour? So again we have to do division. Distance covered in 1.5 hours is equal to 5 upon 8 kilometers. Distance covered in 1 hour is equal to 5 upon 8 kilometers divided by 1.5 hours. So here first you convert it into an improper fraction. You get 45 upon 8 divided by 3 upon 2. Then you convert into multiplication. So 45 upon 8 multiplied by 2 upon 3. Now you can cancel. 2 1s are 2 4s are 8. 3 1s are 3 15s are is 45. So you get 15 upon 4 is equal to convert it into a mixed number, you get 3 whole 3 upon 4. That's your answer. Therefore, the distance covered in 1 hour is equal to 3/4 kilometers. Third one, 8 tins hold 2 upon 3 liters of oil. How many liters can one such tin hold? Quantity of oil in 8 tins is equal to 42 2 upon 3 liters. Quantity of oil in 1 tin we have to find, which is equal to 42 2 upon 3 liters divided by 8. So first you have to convert it into a improper fraction. You get 128 upon 3 divided by 8. Convert it into a multiplication now. So it becomes 128 upon 3 multiplied by 1 upon 8. Now you can cancel the common factors here. So 8 ones are 8 16s are, you get 128. So 16 upon 3 is equal to 5 whole 1 upon 3. That's your answer. Therefore, total quantity of oil in 1 tin is equal to 5 whole 1 upon 3 liters.